Welcome, my friends, to the Becoming the Very Best at Pokemon Sword and Shield, tackling the metagame. I am Quota, and it is 4 in the morning right now. um, this is the very first video, so just an introduction of myself. An avid Pokemon fan. I've been playing for quite a long time, and I've decided to take this a bit more seriously while offering content on YouTube for the more casual player that likes to be more professional or wants to get better, that's tackling the metagame and doesn't know specifically where to start. And in lieu of that, or rather in response to that, I mean, you'll look at a lot of videos out there. And big shout outs to this isn't speaking ill against people like Shofu or Tyranitar Tube or Blunder. Okay, shout out to those guys doing their thing, but a lot of their content is Pokemon Showdown, and I find that to be more than a little disappointing. You know, when I see when they talking about Stunfisk or this and that or this is broken Dracovish yada yada, and you click on it and you want to see these battles and glorious 3D hosting the new game and the features, and then you're just like tricked into watching some Pokemon Showdown crap, and I and nothing for on Pokemon Showdown. This isn't a dig there either. I mean, it's a great game, but when you put Sword and Shield in your title, you know people want to see Sword and Shield. Okay, um, at least I do. So this is the start of a journey where I can bring you guys that content and help you out along the way too. So welcome to Becoming the Very Best Pokemon Sword and Shield's metagame officially, episode 1, though I don't know how long this will be. Now, just to kind of give you a look at what I've been up to. So, quite a while ago, I finished the Pokédex. Okay, this isn't anything brand new. I finished it. But here recently, okay, we went through one by one, and I didn't have like a reference, like an actual book in person, so I had to keep going out and looking at this menu. But we went through, and for all the Pokemon that we did have, because some did get evolved, we went and we created a living dex as much as what we have in our Pokemon boxes. Okay, and this is number one, or step one, that you should do. Okay, to become the very best. Now, it takes a lot of time. Just the actual part of putting this together. I think going out and catching them, realistically, that would take more time. It has to, right, with all the cutscenes and walking and finding them. But sitting out and then just like putting them in order, oh my god, it took such a long time, but we did it, and we did it for a very specific reason, and it's so that we can have them all in one order. So when we're going through and we want to pick Pokemon, right, or we want to pick out a team, we can just pick them up, right? So the next step, which is going to be funner than the first step, which is actually organizing this and getting it all together. First, we're going to fill in the holes. Like you'll notice there's no Caterpie here, because the Caterpie I did have for the Dex is a Butterfree. Okay, and so we're going to go ahead and breed that down. But we're actually going to breed all of these Pokemon. All 395 that we can breed. We're going to breed all of them to perfection. Okay, that is the very next step, and that is very exciting. Okay, along the way, pretty sure we'll pick out a couple as far as priority targets, especially because there's competitions coming up. Galar Beginnings. In fact, we can take a look at that right now. It's in the versus option, and then we go over to the Battle Stadium. It's going to connect us. Just give it a second, folks. Just give it a second. There we are. Connected to the internet, and I'm pretty sure it's the sign up is there now. Oh, look at that, accepting entries, right? So this is the very next official competition. Okay. Now, wait a minute, 123. I thought it was sooner or like later than that. Okay, wow. So this is sooner than I expected, unless they changed it. Um, so it is going to be the Galar Newcomers Masters Division from January the 23rd until January the 26th, 1800 to 1759, which is roughly 1800, which is 6 o'clock for those that do not know. So from January 23rd at 6 p.m. to January the 26th, 6 p.m. or 5:59, and you have 10 minutes per time limit. You can battle 15 times a day. If you look at the details of the rules, I'll go ahead and pull that up right now so you can see it. So, do I need to zoom in here? Can I zoom in? Is there an option for that? I don't know if I can or I can't. I don't think I can, but hopefully you guys can see this. It's going to be in double battle format, okay? And you're only going to be able to use newly discovered Pokemon that's found in Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield. Special legendary Pokemon may not be used, and only Galarian regional forms may be used for Pokemon with regional forms. Now, what this means is Pokemon like Yamask and Pokemon like Meowth, you're only going to be able to use Galarian Meowth or Galarian Yamask. You won't be able to use the other one, even though you can get it in game. From 4 to 6 Pokemon, all Pokemon will have their level automatically set to 50. You may use any Gigantamax Pokemon, and eligible Pokemon are restricted to those that you caught, hatched from eggs, or received as a mystery gift in these specific games. We scroll down to items. Is there a way to get rid of that? Oh, there is. We just have to wait. Just gotta wait so we can see the bottom items list. But it says you cannot use any items except those that can be obtained through regular gameplay, including that's not going away. That's annoying. Including related functions of games released by the Pokemon Company and Nintendo, or that have been awarded as part of a public distribution or special event. So that there is the competition. We're gonna go ahead and enter that. Um, yeah, you're a minor, you're a guardian of one system, yada yada yada. Competitions with points can yada yada yada. I will participate after agreeing to the yada yada yada. And yes, we do. So we're gonna go ahead and enter that. Bam, entry is complete.